Hello bestie, welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, I'm going to be sharing with you how I made these fluffy donuts. First thing, in this glass cup, I'm going to be adding some milk, and 2 medium eggs. So you can as well cracking the eggs in a bowl, in a different bowl, instead of cracking it into the milk already. Then after cracking in the egg, whisk it very well, then set it aside. Then in a different bowl, I will be adding the flour. Okay, this is where I will mix all the dry ingredients. So I'll be adding about 3 cups of flour already sieved. And some yeast as well. The next thing I'll be adding is some salt, just half teaspoon of salt, and about 4 tablespoons of sugar. You can add more than that if you want. Then mix it properly. So after mixing the dry ingredients, I will go ahead and pour in the wet ingredients that I mixed earlier, which was the milk and the egg. Then it is now time to mix it together. So I prefer to start with spatula just to avoid using my hands to make a mess, so it is best this way. So the next thing, on a very clean plain surface, sprinkle some flour and put the dough there to continue kneading. Knead the dough for about 5 to 7 minutes. Yes, you might feel the flour is too much, the one that I sprinkled there. No, it is not, because I don't want the dough to be too sticky. Add the quantity that will be enough to make sure that your dough is not sticky. So at this point, I'm adding in some butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter. So as you add, you knead. If it's in a mixer you're using, you just have to throw in everything at the same time. I mean the whole tablespoon of butter. But because I'm mixing it with hands, I just have to go ahead and do it this way. So after adding in the whole of the butter, continue kneading the dough until it is up to 7 minutes or 5. Sometimes it all depends on how it goes. If you knead it very well, it will be able to stay together before that time or more. So after kneading it, the next step is to take the bowl and use some butter, okay, some melted butter, and grease the bowl. just to avoid the dough when rising not to stick around the bowl. So here is the dough, very fluffy and soft. So I will put it in that bowl, then cover it, and I will set it aside to rest until it doubles in size. So once it doubles in size, then you will know it is ready to be used. So you can even put it in somewhere very warm. As you can see, it has doubled in size. So let's go ahead and work with the dough. So the flour is necessary, so I'm going to use it to sprinkle on the surface and then put the dough on the surface, okay? And it is now time to divide the dough into the size you want to divide it into. So I'm going to divide it into two. So each one of it, I will fold it in and then go ahead and divide the rest. So divide it into smaller sizes. About 4 pieces is enough, or 3. It all depends on what you have. Then after dividing it into 4 pieces, the next thing is you roll it out into a ball shape. So I'm going to make some few different sizes. It might not be equal size, all right? So with this parchment paper, this is where I'm going to be placing the dough. I will place the dough on it. This will help me to throw it into the oil very easily, and it will stay on the parchment paper to double in size again. So continue doing this, okay? I'm going to repeat it the same way with the rest of the dough. So now it is ready, and I'm going to set it aside for it to double in sizes again. So just for about 40 minutes. So please, at this point, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel and click that notification button and like the video. So I'm just showing you how it is going. It's just a few minutes for it to double more in size. So now it is ready. I'm going to go ahead to fry it. Already I have heated the oil, so make sure you heat your oil not to the highest speed, but for it to be able to fry this. Okay, so then now the dough is ready. I'm adding it into the oil. You can use oil that is more than this, which is okay. It will let it to float in the oil, but no, I don't want it that way. Yes, I prefer to use this size of oil, so do what works for you. If you prefer to use more oil for it to float in the oil, that is all right. So as you dump it into the oil with the parchment paper, ensure to bring out the parchment paper from the oil. So I don't know how you love your donut. If you prefer it more brown or more light brown, So like us here, we like it to be more brown. Okay, so just for the purpose of this video, I won't be making it that brown because you might feel it got burnt. So I'll keep on flipping it just to make sure everything is well cooked, the both sides. So flip to the other side to make sure it is okay. So as you can see the way it is, all right, make sure you reduce your heat. So I'll do this to the rest of the donuts until it is well fried. So please, like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly do. Your support to this channel is very, very important, and I must say I am so grateful for how far you have come with me, for all your love and support towards this channel. I am so grateful. God bless you all. So now the donut is ready, so I scoop it out of the oil. So I'll go ahead and add in the last batch. One thing I love about this donut is that even if you don't have bread at home, this is so filling. You can use it for your breakfast, for the children. For those of us that have children, you can use it for your children, put it as a snacks for them, or they can even eat it as breakfast. So this is very, very good and handy at all time to have at home rather than going to buy it in a shop. So now that the donut is ready, in this plate I'm going to be adding some sugar, about 2 tablespoons of sugar, and some cinnamon powder. So this is optional. If you don't want to add all this or use sugar on it, that is all right. Okay, just like me, I don't really like the sugar parts. Okay, just because of the children, so I just have to, you know, and the purpose, especially for the purpose of this video, yes, so I just have to add in some sugar. So you can see how the donut is looking. Like I said, make sure if you want, you can put enough oil, but I don't want too much oil. That's why I use that quantity of oil I used. Okay, so now I'm rubbing it into the sugar. All right, cinnamon sugar. So this will help it. Now it has stick to the body, as you can see. This is so nice. Okay, very nice, very easy to make and simple. You will know you are the one that made it, and you'll be so proud of yourself that you did it yourself. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye bye.